me give the negative one, and then you can say what we're trying to do. Because there's this thing for, you go for birthday parties and you find that your friends have better cars, better houses, Today, what are we navigating with our eldest? All of a sudden, our house is not nice. Livy, you've been to our house. Yes. Now, I do agree, it's not the newest in town, but it's comfortable.
It's an issue for him.
Now for him, it's like somebody else has a better house. Oh, I don't know. Now, all of a sudden, when the heater breaks down, there's so much noise around the shower, and then he'll make a general statement. Why don't we just move to this place? Why don't we buy this car? And we've been saying, you know what, Sean? There will be people who'll have more. There'll be people who'll have less. Yes. Learn to be content with what you have. Now, we know that a direct influence of peer pressure, because he's hanging around maybe friends who have more. He's going for play dates, so he's exposed to more sophisticated things. But the reality is that that's not our priority. And we said with my husband, you know what? They're going to go to school in the same car that they use, just so that they realize it won't kill them. And also how we build contentment and gratitude for what you have, as opposed to this pressure now making you invalidate everything you have, that has gotten you to where you are today, So as parents, I think, I don't know whether because that's a real big one with our firstborn today.
So yeah, like Jackie is saying, you just step into this scenario where you find a lot of what defines them is from external influences. But the simplest way of sort of trying to put the guardrails is literally almost making them clear that this is the sandbox. You can play in here, but that's it. You can play in here. So there are certain red lines. There is no sleepovers at parties. If it then means mom or dad coming and waiting in the car till 10 p.m., we'll happily do that. If the guys are waking up the next day at 7 a.m. for breakfast, we'll drop you. But there is no sleepover. If, for example, the new cool thing for teenagers is going to hang out at the mall, we're very clear. As long as there is no parent chaperone, not an older brother, sister, sibling, relative, no. Has to be a parent chaperone, then that's not open. So it's really appreciating that there'll always be these opportunities for them to push the envelope. But as long as you establish that this is the sandbox, play in it as much as you want, but no getting out of it.
I love that analogy of the sandbox. It's so powerful because it means as parents, you've actually taken the time to say, what are our negotiables? What are our non-negotiables?
Exactly.
Yes.
What are our values as a family?
Yes.
What are the things for which, we are not going to accept this? And what are the things for which, we can try and meet you halfway? And I think, for me, what is speaking to me is a bit of intentionality.
Yes.
Actually, not a bit.
A lot
of intentionality on the side of the parent to sit down and say, okay, I understand this is a stage they're at. They want to go and hang out with their friends. But you're not going to sleep over. We're not doing that.
Exactly.
But I can wait for you an extra 2 hours. You have fun. But we are going home.
Yes.
And I think in that way, you're protecting them while also at the same time allowing them some freedom. And that's a very key balance. I really love that. And I love that analogy of the sandbox. You can play within here, but outside of this, no. And that's really practical and very helpful.
And another thing that Tito alluded to earlier is also explaining why. What could happen at a sleepover that you don't know? You know. So sometimes our kids are innocent, and kids world over. They want to hang out. When they go for a party, they don't leave the house with they don't leave the house with ill intentions. We are the parents, so we know what could happen. Then they think about hanging with my friends and the fun. So I think we also try to paint what could happen, so that then and we are calling them to that maturity to then say, guys, yes, they're your friends, but we're not in control of that environment. We don't know them, so we try to indicate, things like those. I mean, our son asked, Mom, why can't I use an Uber? We said, you're 15. Why would you be using? Now, we know that there are parents who will allow their kids to go to the mall with an Uber, which is fine. We say no. Why? Because we also know the dangers of a young kid being in an Uber alone. We are in Kenya today. We don't have the level of security and safety that, exists in other parts. So we're also conscious about some of those things, and we explain the dangers of that.